Okay, Spartans Elite, welcome to my takedown of Almirantillo, if my Spanish is proper. Global number 6, and this is a guy, I think this was the very first guy in the top 10 that I spawned once I crossed over into the 1200 VP slash top 500 in the world. Going to start off with 2 artillery, 2 barrage on this boom cannon and this shock launcher. Just get them out of the picture. I'm going to drop the rifles first to kind of distract the shock launcher and everything else up at the front. In hindsight, I probably should have waited just another second to let those rifles get ahead of those tanks. But the nice thing here is you actually see I actually do not lose a tank. That boom cannon that just went down, it targeted several different tanks. But I have just enough health with that second troop health statue that I can survive one shot from a boom cannon, even if it is severely boosted ice. Flare to the right side. This cannon actually did not take down a tank, I don't believe. Now at this point I actually am out of GBE. I cannot shock that boom cannon. It takes out a tank there. Now I can shock. I'm again out of GBE. So as I close distance on that boom cannon and laser, I have to throw some critters. While I flare the cannon, I'm throwing critters to distract it because I do not have shocks, don't have the GBE. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to flare back because I know I need to get rid of that laser. Even though this boom cannon is taking a couple shots at my tanks, I'm now going to flare back. As soon as that laser's gone, I'm flaring back out of the range of this boom cannon. And at this point, I believe I have 13 tanks. I do have 3 medics. You can't see them because 2 of the medics are literally inside the tanks, but I do have 3 medics at this point. Throw a heal, something like 11, 12, 13 tanks. I'm thinking, okay, even though the shield's up, there's only rockets firing at me and shouldn't be a big deal. The problem you run into once you get this much ice, and you can see 5 statues glowing, there is a 6th boosted ice right up here. You can see it. When you're talking about over 100% of damage, building health damage, you're talking about rockets slowly but surely eating away at tanks. The 2 medics that I had inside of that tank cluster are gone, and you can see right there just by the amount of red left on those tanks. I mean, some of those tanks literally have nothing. Thankfully, the 1 medic is not being targeted by the rocket launchers. But you can see at this point, I was like, wow, am I actually going to take this down or not? And, well, I won't give it away. Obviously, I took the base down, and if you saw the front thumbnail, but you'll see just how close I got to failing on this attempt. As you can see there, this one last tank on the right, literally, once the HQ drops, it's a pure black bar. There's not even a red bar of health. There was probably the next rocket, or even if somebody sneezed on that tank, it probably would have went down. But with that shot, down goes the base. And again, I said this in the previous video, guys, when you're facing the global top 10, you just want the base to fall. And did I lose everything except for 2 tanks? I sure did. But that's another of the top 10 down. Like I'd said this earlier, Almirantillo was one of only 2 guys currently in the top 10 that I haven't taken down. I'm come back, and the guy whose name is Rain something or other is the other one. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Hope that kind of helped. Like I say, it's a little bit unusual to use TRM on a front shield base like that. Obviously, it did work. TRM much more effective against those lasers in the corner, because you saw, I mean, significant damage. I lost more troops on this attack than I did on either of the other 2 videos that I put up there. But again, thanks for watching. Spartans Elite.